Okay, so I bought this generator a couple years ago, and I did it with the purpose of emergency situations. I live down in Florida. We have hurricanes and a bunch of stuff. I really wasn't planning to run too many things other than the fridge and maybe a AC unit on my master room and things like that. Just very small things, and again, it has done fantastic. I actually use it and it has worked pretty cool. One of the coolest things that it has is that it has a remote switch. So essentially, just like a TV, you press the remote and it's going to start up. That's going to be good for maybe older people and people that may have an issue pulling on that motor, right? So again, even me, I'm 40 years old. It's so much nicer to be able to press a button than actually, pull and pull, right? Other than that, it also has a switch on the side which you could just push, kind of like a car or something like that, and it would turn on. Now, the power that it has to me is sufficient, but this is one of those things that you have to realize what you're going to run, right? If you need more power, you're going to need a bigger generator. This 3650 is good enough for me to be able to do the things that I do here in my house. I have it in the garage. It's really not that big. It's really not that small neither. It's a pretty decent size, good enough to be able to put in the garage and not take a lot of space. I'm going to tell you, it's kind of difficult to tell you how it runs here on the video because obviously the audio gets processed and things like that, but it's really not that loud. Again, it's a generator. It's not quiet by any means, but it's really not that loud compared to some of the generators that I have seen in the past. Now, obviously, it has a yellow slash black kind of look, and I'm going to tell you, I like it. It looks really, really nice. It has about 5 gallons in the tank. So again, that's a good amount of fuel. And again, they claim to be 14 hours of run time at 50% low. I don't really know about that. I have used it already, but I haven't used it to an extent that I could give an opinion on that. Now it has multiple different outlets. Obviously, it has one L530R. It has one that is a TT30R, which is for the RV. It has your standard 120 standard volt, which is the one that I usually use. Obviously, if you have a generator like this, you're going to need an extension cord. So usually what I do is that I put it outside, obviously in the backyard. I turn it on and then I could run an extension cord inside the house. Again, the starting up power is going to be about 4,550 and the running is going to be about 3,650. Again, this is plenty enough for you to be able to run your fridge, maybe a freezer that you have in the garage, maybe run a TV at the same time, charge your batteries, charge your flashlights, your cell phones, and things like that. You're not going to be able to run something huge like an AC or something like that. Really, this is not designed for that. This is really designed to run a fridge and things like that. Like I say, obviously take it with an RV, put it outside. You could probably do a lot of stuff with that RV, although I can speak about that because I'm not an RV guy. So again, just giving you a quick look right here. It has a handle that you can move it around very, very easy. And overall, this is an awesome generator. I've had it for years and I have used it during an emergency. And I'm going to tell you, it would do the job. It's not the biggest one. It's not the smallest one, but it's good enough for the things that I need.